Hey, how's it going? This is my base on Battle Pirates. I figure I'd show you guys why I designed my base this way, and a little bit about the gun placement and why they are there and which guns cover what areas and why. Okay, first you'll notice the turns. Okay, I have, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns, 9 before you can actually get to the warehouses and OP. 8, 9 turns is pretty darn good. It's about the most you can get on a design usually. Now, I place these guns in certain areas for certain reasons. I used to have all sentinels, and then some moron came through and he flattened my whole base. He had engine 3 FFs, siege missiles, and assault mortars, and well, the only thing left standing was the walls. So, and also I only had titanium gun towers, so now I have all depleted uranium 4 gun towers. So when somebody enters my design, usually they'll either end up down here in this area, and they have to go this way, or they'll end up right over here. Very rarely they'll end up over this way, but either way they have to. It buys a little bit of time because the entrance is placed in such a spot where it's kind of odd, you know. If they, for some reason, they end up way over here, usually they'll retreat and go back in on the other side, which gives them a little bit more time because they can know where the entrance is. But both times I was attacked, yeah, luckily only a couple times, they ended up here and down here. So when they get into the base, usually they have to go around the turns, right? You can see the entrance. Well, I'll click on the guns and I'll show you. Okay, I have a Sentinel 4 here. You see where that one covers? Covers the, oops, covers the entrance all the way up to this turn here. Okay, then you'll see another Sentinel 4 covers right to the same area, basically. Then you have a Howie 4 covers there. The reason why I put the Howie 4 there, well, they damage a lot more. The Sentinels cover more and damage quite a bit because they're level 4s. But also, well, I don't have any level 4 mortars yet. The Victory mortars. Here, this is my Victory mortar, what it covers. It covers the entrance. It has that little void right here, but it covers all the turns all the way around. Chances are it won't survive as the FFs get past this turn here. It'll be pretty much toast. But as he comes in there and into that little void, I have Howie 4, Howie 4, Howie 4, Sentinel 4, and Mortar 3, Mortar 3, all coming down on him, protected by my Bombard. You see how my Bombard's placed? It protects 1, 2, 3, 4 guns and a little tiny piece of this Howie here. I could move my Howie back a bit more, but then I need to cover. I think maybe I could retweak that. Yeah. Anyways, once he gets around this turn here, he has a Sentinel 4 on him. Also, this Sentinel 4 fires on when they're down here and in this little void. This Howie 4 covers a tiny bit of that void and this turn area here. Okay? If they get past that, then they have this mortar to deal with here, except for that little void there, which is why I have a Sentinel 4 there. Covers that void. And it also covers the whole island, protecting the outpost and warehouses. Okay, also I have this mortar. It also protects that little void there, which this mortar doesn't. See what I'm saying? See how that goes? That mortar doesn't protect it, that one does. And it also, along with the sentinel here, protects that island. And you have this one here, which has that void and protects part of that island, like in this turn back here, but it has the void here, which is why I put another sentinel 4 right there. You see what that covers? So if I were to click on this and click move, you'll see what everything covers. Okay, so heavy damage here, heavy damage here, heavy damage, heavy damage, heavy damage, heavy damage, heavy damage, and then not so heavy damage here, but it's still protected all the way around. So I don't know, I hope that will help you help explain why I designed it that way with those certain guns. I was considering on putting a Howie 4 right here where the Sentinel is, but I noticed that the Sentinel covers a lot more ground, and well, they're protected by the bombard. So the bombard is a very necessary thing, especially if you have 4 in one spot like that, because it protects all 4. Also, usually if somebody comes in your base with all siege missiles, all that's going to be left standing is your your walls. And yes, you probably noticed that I don't have a flak 3 or a flak 4. A flak shoots down the missiles, and now, well, since rocket boosters came into play, the solid fuel booster for the missiles, well, anybody who has those knows that they could probably get through with engine 3 and get the warehouses from probably right around here, because it increases your range. I'm going to put a flak 4 right here where that their defense platform with the mortar is. I'm going to switch that one to a flak 4 so it shoots down missiles all in this here area, while and protects these guns at the end. I could also maybe put a flak in here too to protect these guns in this area. We'll see what happens when I get flak 4, but for now I'm just waiting till I get flak 4. Yes, with those new siege missiles and the solid booster fuel, you will need some flak 4s on your base. I know there's some designs that are made specifically to defend against those, but this is what I have for now, and we'll see what happens with it. Compared to other bases that have the same design, this one here, it has an extra little turn here. I know there's a couple people I know that have the same design basically, but their island ends there, and I added this little spot here so they don't just, you know, have that little baby turn there. They have that really big turn, so it slows them down a lot more. That's another reason why I have it like that. The wider the turns, the slower the FFs have to go, and the more chances your guns have to pummel them and win. Also, I noticed when my base was raided, my level 4 rocket launch pad was totally destroyed and took 9 hours to repair. I know I don't have any room to put it on my center island right here, so I tried to protect it, I guess, a little bit with some walls. It's probably not going to help at all. But I don't know, I had those extra walls, so I put it on either side. I don't know, just in case, I don't know, maybe they got some kind of ballistic missile or ballistic weapons or something. Missiles will still cremate that thing instantly, but oh well, that's where I put it. I don't have everything fully fortified yet. I've been working on fortifying my warehouses, but yeah, that's what we got so far. So once again, Sentinel protects the beginning up to here. Sentinel 4 protects up to here once again. So that's got the entrance covered. Howie 4 protects that area with this little void here, the void that the mortar doesn't cover. The mortar covers there and this turn, also these turns, if it survives all the way through, which it should because the bombard helps. Howie 4 covers that void and these turns. Howie 4 covers that void up to this turn. Howie 4 covers that void, these turns here. Sentinel 4, well, covers pretty much from the entrance all the way down to the back. That mortar covers the void all the turns, but it has a void here, which is also covered by Sentinel 4 there, Sentinel 4 there, which covers practically all this. I was already clicking on that one. And this mortar here covers, well, the entrance, this turn here with a small tiny void there, which is covered by my Sentinel 4. So now I hope that will explain to you why my base is designed that design with those weapons in those certain places. Any questions, please comment and I'd be glad to help. And if you got any cool designs that you want to show me, man, post a link below and I'll check that out. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.